CamWood team. So now we are on rookie day A of our core development. Now, core really, really big, obviously, in anything athletic or baseball and softball. So we really want to do a really good job of developing our core throughout entirety of movements. So the way I like to think about core is it's not just your basic crunch. We're not just focusing on squeezing. We're focusing on a couple different ranges of core. First, stability. You'll see where this comes in play as far as stabilizing the core, but also stabilizing your shoulders and your hips. It is to note that core is not just your six pack. Core is shoulders to knees. So all these big working muscles right here in the middle of your body, that's technically your core. It's not just your six pack. Then we work on core extension to where we're coming up, flexing the shoulder blades, really working that posterior chain. And then we're gonna work on some rotation. Obviously rotation, great for softball and baseball. So I have Wesley here. We're gonna run through a 3-part core basically breakdown. It's gonna be 3 movements. It's gonna be plank, it's gonna be Superman holds, and it's gonna be Russian twists. Each movement, I would say 2 to 3 rounds. This is gonna be a time domain, maybe thinking more 20 to 30 seconds for each movement. Now, Wesley's gonna come down into a plank. A good plank position, we're gonna start on our forearms, please. So here is your stabilizing movement, okay? So this is all core, yes, but now he's feeling everything in his shoulders. His is obviously his six pack working here, glutes and hamstrings. So again, time domain thinking 20 to 30 seconds. His elbows are right underneath his shoulders. That's really, really good. Now, to progress this forward, he could come up into a push-up position, working here. Again, hands are right underneath shoulders. I want you to think about drawing your belly button into your spine and squeezing as hard as you can, working there as far as your planks go. 2-3 rounds, 20, 30 seconds will be perfect. Now, coming off of your plank, let's go right into our Supermans. Go ahead, lay flat for me, please. Your thumbs are gonna be out straight up above the head. They're gonna be what we call a neutral position, working here. So when we come up, we extend our body, working up. Now, he's gonna go ahead and contract his upper back, his low back, his glutes, his hamstrings. Come back down and up and hold. Good. Now, 2 to 3 rounds of basically a Superman hold, thinking 20 to 30 seconds. Great, what we call core extension, okay? We wanna promote all parts of core from front into back. Wesley, you feeling those upper back muscles, lower back? Good. All right, let's come on over into our Russian twist. So for Russian twist, you're gonna go ahead, take a seat. Chest is gonna be up, shoulders are gonna be back. What's really important about this movement, yeah, it seems basic in nature, but we wanna make sure we have a really good posture coming up. We're squeezing that upper back. Now, our shoulders are gonna rotate from one side to the other. Say it again.
Feet off the ground or not?
On the ground first, and then we'll go off the ground. Go ahead, rotate, tap, rotate to the other side, tap. Notice his posture stays in a really good position. That's really, really big, guys. That's super and super important. Now, to make this movement harder, he can go ahead, take his feet off the ground. But if you do that, make sure that that posture stays the same. Working here, and that will finish off basically your core progression for day A. This is super big, guys, working off of your plyos into your core and then eventually your strength.